In the landscape of philosophical theology, one fundamental question has been the subject of centuries-long debate. Does God have properties? And if so, what are they? This inquiry lies at the intersection of philosophy and theology, touching upon the concepts of divinity, ontology, and metaphysics. In this video, we delve into this philosophical conundrum and explore the varying perspectives on the properties of God. Classical theism, rooted in the works of philosophers like Thomas Aquinas and drawing from the Abrahamic religions, posits that God is omnipotent, all-powerful, omniscient, all-knowing, and omnibenevolent, all good. These properties are typically seen as essential attributes of the divine being. Additionally, God is often characterized as eternal or timeless, existing outside of our conventional understanding of time. However, the notion of an omnipotent God raises a well-known philosophical problem. Can God create a stone so heavy that he cannot lift it? If he can, then there is something he cannot do, lift the stone, which contradicts his omnipotence. If he cannot, then his inability to create such a stone also contradicts his omnipotence. This is known as the omnipotence paradox, and it has prompted considerable philosophical debate. Similarly, omniscience can lead to paradoxes. If God knows everything, then he knows all of his future actions. But if he already knows what he will do in the future, can he do something different? If not, this seems to limit his omnipotence. Then, if yes, then it appears he was not truly omniscient. This is known as the omniscience paradox. In contrast to classical theism, process theology, a school of thought associated with philosophers like Alfred North Whitehead and Charles Hartshorne, views God as interacting with the universe, learning and evolving over time. In this perspective, God is not omnipotent or omniscient in the classical sense, but is characterized by perfect empathy, experiencing all the joys and sufferings of sentient beings. Pantheism, which identifies God with the universe, and panentheism, which holds that the universe is part of God, but that God is more than the universe, also have unique perspectives on God's properties. God is often understood as identical with the natural laws governing the universe, or as the ground of being that sustains the universe. Atheism, the disbelief in God, and agnosticism, the view that we cannot know whether God exists, have different takes on this question. From an atheistic perspective, the question of God's properties is moot because God does not exist. From an agnostic perspective, we may simply not have enough information to determine God's properties, if indeed God exists. The question of God's properties is a complex one, with varied answers depending on one's philosophical and theological perspectives. It challenges us to grapple with profound questions about power, knowledge, goodness, time, and existence. Regardless of the stance one takes, the exploration of these issues offers a rich opportunity for intellectual and spiritual reflection. As we delve into the intricate and multifaceted conceptions of the divine, we find ourselves at the heart of a profound philosophical journey. Whether affirming or questioning God's properties, we engage in a timeless inquiry that bridges metaphysics and spirituality, reason and faith, thought and experience. In this exploration, we do more than ponder the nature of God. We probe the depths of our understanding and our place in the cosmos.